Hello again, very good morning to you from BBC Two. Our daytime sequence begins in a minute with Maths Counts. This is Daytime on 2, and we begin with a question of scale in the series Maths Counts.
As you can see, everything's going according to plan.
Oh, yes, Mr. Drummond, you are making progress. Very impressive. Something the matter?
No, nothing. Good, solid wood. Sinks in place. Water, tap.
Oh, yes. Better get that seen to.
Right away, yes.
Yes. Now, I want these old floors covered in hardboard right through the house.
Covered in hardboard. I'll just make a note of that if I'm...
Oh, well, and how are my little darlings getting along? Not in your way, I hope.
No, I'll just tell her to move over when I wash my hands.
Something you can do for me, Mr. Drummond. I want a fish tank exactly twice as big as this one. Would you order it for me, please?
Fish tank, twice as big. Order. Steve, where's Fred?
He's working in the bathroom.
Oh, well, tell him about the tap in the kitchen.
Yeah, I just got to put this last screw in.
Right away, now.
Yeah, when I put this...
Just come on, will you?
Seem to be worried, Mr. Drummond.
Worried? Me? Never. No. Oh, what's that?
It's a telephone.
Oh. Hello? Speaking. Oh, no. Well, do the best you can, Harry. I'll be round later. Sometimes wish I'd never become a builder. Must be mad. I could have been a first-class sprinter if I put my mind to it.
Well, it's a bit late now, Mr. Drummond. You've let yourself go a bit, haven't you? Excuse me.
Oh, I don't know. I might have put on a bit of weight, but nothing to speak of. No. I sometimes think even now, what am I talking about? What's the next thing, Miss Hendrick?
Oh, yes, that shelf. Now, I want to put my china plate collection up there. Do hope it'll be strong enough.
Strong enough? That shelf is as safe as houses. See?
Quick! Somebody help! Mr. Drummond's hurt himself. It fell on his head. I'm afraid he...
Are you all right, Bert?
Oh, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Who are you?
What am I?
Fred says the water ain't working because you hadn't turned it... What's happened to this?
Well, it fell on his head.
Ah, well, I did try and warn you, didn't I, Uncle?
Uncle? Who are you calling Uncle?
I'm your nephew, Steve.
Nonsense. My nephew's a little nipper, so high. Yeah, hold this, will you? Just got to get fit. Got to get in training for the big race.
I suggest you send for an ambulance right away.
E13. The hood.
Oh, yeah? Since when?
It's not for me, it's for Felix next door. It's his birthday on Saturday.
Oh, that snotty-nosed little...
Mrs. Peel has helped us a lot since Mum went to Birmingham. This is one way of saying thank you.
Can't he build his own cars?
He's only 5. He's got soldiers the same scale.
Same scale? What's that mean?
Well, it means the soldiers and the car are the same size as they would be for real.
Don't be daft.
The same size compared to each other. Look, it says here the scale is 1 to 32. I think that means that every length on the model is 32 times as small as it is in the real car.
So everything on the real car is 32 times as big? Like the seats and the wheels and the body?
That's right,
No,
everything.
don't believe that. A real army car's more than 32 times as long as that little thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, let's measure it. The length of this is about 12.5 centimetres. So the real car must be 32 times that.
Hang about.
Well, put in 12.5, the length of the model.
12.5
Now multiply by 32.
times 32 equals 400.
400 centimetres. 4 metres, the length of the room.
Oh, yeah, so it is. Well, I must be right then. Actually, that's pretty good.
Maybe I could get myself a job building models.
I might be needing a job myself pretty soon.
Steve, what have you done?
Ah, that's not what I've done. It's what Uncle's done. He's gone round the bend. I mean, right round the bend this time. Well,
Worse than ever. He thinks he's entered for the Olympics. Says he's going all out for a gold medal.
is he still at the hospital?
No, he wouldn't stay there. Says he doesn't need treatment, only coaching.
And what about Aunt Sheila?
She's nearly around the bend, too. He doesn't want to know about the business. If that's how he goes on, there won't be any business.
That's terrible.
There's a guy due in tomorrow to talk about a new job. A good one. Bert can't afford to lose that.
Well, can't Harry take over, or the plumber?
They don't belong to the firm. Bert pays them for doing a particular job and then they go away. If they think the business is up the spout, they'll be gone tomorrow.
Who does belong to the firm?
We do. And that's it.
And you'll have to give the orders, won't you?
Us? Yeah, you're crazier than he is.
We can't run the firm, just the two of us.
Well, I need a job, don't I? So why not the three of us?
$60 centimetres, twice that. Twice 6 is 12. Length, 120 centimetres.
Length, 120 centimeters.
Twice 30. Width, 60 centimetres.
Width, 60.
Twice 45. 2 40s are 80 plus 10. Height, 90 centimetres.
Height, 90. Got it? Yeah, I know it's big. She's got a lot of fish. Send her around as soon as you can, will you? Ta.
What's next?
She wants hardboard on the floors. We'll have to measure up. Might as well start in here.
Oh, morning, Fred.
Where's Bert? Where is Bert?
Yes, Bert. Oh, Bert is in the office. Very busy.
I'll give him a
No. Much too busy for that. No, he told us to handle any queries.
You? Not ill, is it?
Ew. What makes you think that?
They took him up in an ambulance last night.
The ambulance. Alarm! But he's as fit as a fiddle.
He's on the fiddle, fit as a fiddle.
It says in the specifications to fit the vent on the water heater 100 millimetres square, like this.
So?
It's not big enough. I reckon this area needs to be twice as much.
Twice as much.
Well, that's easy. Make it 200 millimetres square.
200? Are you out of your mind? That's 100 square, right? 100 this way, 100 that way.
Right.
That's twice as much. 200 that way, 100 this way. If you make it 200 square, 200 this way as well, what do you get? 1, 2, 3, 4 times the area.
He's right, you know.
If I make it 150 millimetres square, half as much again each way, that'll more than double the area.
Will it now?
Okay, Fred. Make it 150 square.
I can't alter specifications, not without the authority from Mr. Drummond.
Oh!
Morning, everyone.
Bert, what are you doing?
Training, of course. 3 miles before lunch.
I thought you said he was busy.
Yeah, well,
but-
that's doctor's orders for his blood pressure. You know it is.
Oh, it's a beautiful morning. The sun's shining, the roses are blooming.
About this blooming thing, I'm not happy with the cross-section.
You cross about the section?
Yeah, he wants a bigger one.
Yes.
A bigger one? And why not?
If it makes you happy. Bye, everyone. Have a good time.
Glad somebody's having a good time.
Right then, Fred. You heard the man. Use the bigger one.
Are you sure he knows what he's...
Of course he knows what he's doing. Off you go.
The artboard. Take this.
How big is a sheet of hardboard?
Just under 2.5 meters long. 2 meters 44 centimeters to be exact. The width is half as much. 2 meters 44. 2 meters 30. Right, so we'll need 2 sheets long ways.
Yeah, and what about the other way?
You measure it. Width of the sheet is 1 meter 22 centimeters. There you go.
1 meter 22. One width. 2 widths. 1 meter 22 and a bit.
Right. So that's 2 lengths that way and 3 widths this way. Twice 3 is 6 sheets of hardboard.
No, hang about. It's more than 3 widths. 6 centimeters more.
That's okay. We're cutting some off each length, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
More than enough to fill in that edge. I'll measure in there, between the cupboards.
Hello? Oh, it's you.
Steve, Bradley will be here at 11.
Bradley?
The customer with a new job. What shall I say to him?
Tell him we know how to put one brick on top of another.
This is no time to be funny. Look, you better get over here right away, both of you.
She wants us back at the ranch. She says she can't cope with Bradley on her own.
We can't cope with them either.
Well, 3 can make as good a hash as 1. What about the hardboard?
Come to think, we don't have to measure all these floors.
Why not?
Because we got the plans. That's much easier.
Eh?
I'm afraid Mr. Drummond's out this morning. I'm standing in for him. What's the problem? It's Harry, trouble at Alderney Avenue.
Tell him to work it out for himself.
How big is the loft, Harry? 10 metres by 7 metres. Let's see, that's 10 by 7, 70 square metres. And how much can you cover with 1 roll of insulating wrap? 2 square metres. So 2's into 70, 30, 35. You need 35 rolls.
These are the plans of Miss Hendrick's house, right? There's your front elevation, side elevation. There's the plan of the first floor and the plan of the ground floor.
Oh, I see, you're 5 rolls short. Well, can't you get 5 more rolls from the merchants, Harry? You need authority from Bert? No, I don't expect him back just yet. Oh! Look what I found on the desk. It's a note from Mr. Drummond. It says, tell Harry to order extra rolls of insulating wrap from the merchants. Is that all right? Good.
That plan is drawn to a scale of 1 to 50, okay?
Yeah, meaning 1 centimetre on here is 50 centimetres for real.
Right. Now, here's a sheet of hardboard. 2.5 meters long and 1 1/4 wide.
That's 2.5 metres.
No, it's 5 centimeters long. Multiply 5 centimeters by 50, and what do you get? 2.5 meters.
Oh, I get it. That's the size of a piece of hardboard on the same...
Scale as the plan. Now you can see how much hardboard you need. In the dining room, for instance. 2 lengths that way and 3 widths this way. Just like we measured.
Right, well, let me have a go at the other rooms.
Right.
Morning. My name is Bradley. Can I see Mr. Drummond, please?
Well, Mr. Drummond's been called out on urgent business. He'd like us to help you.
You?
Yes, perhaps you could tell us what the job is about.
Oh, thank you. Yes, very well. I have an old farmhouse in Hadley Road. There's a barn attached to it. It's a very old building, almost in ruins. But I want that barn restored to its original appearance.
What a lovely idea, Mr. Bradley.
Oh, do you think so? Question is, how do you reproduce parts that have disappeared?
You have no plans?
No. It was built in the 18th century. However, I do have some photographs taken about 50 years ago, when it was in a much better state of repair. Let's see. Now this one shows the front view. Now, that door has gone completely along with half the wall. Is there any way to work out what the measurements were before?
Maybe, if we... how long is the barn, Mr. Bradley?
30 meters.
Well, on here, it's just about 30 centimetres. 30 centimetres here, 30 metres full size.
We've got a scale. 1 to 100.
So anything you want to know, like on here, the door is 3 centimetres wide. 3 centimetres times 100, 300 centimetres, 3 metres. Something wrong?
Fantastic.
Well, I must admit Mr. Drummond has intelligent staff. Now, if only I could have a word with him, I think we could get things started.
I ran the last 200 metres flat out.
Ran?
Oh, yeah, he's very keen to see you, Mr. Bradley.
Oh, good, good. Well, we can get down to business. Now, I've spoken to several others, Mr. Drummond, but you are the front runner.
And I mean to stay in front.
I take it you want to get moving as fast as possible.
Oh, yes, indeed I do.
Good. Timing is important.
Essential.
Well, I'm glad we agree. Well, how long will you need?
Oh, about 30 seconds.
I beg your pardon?
But I hope to get much better.
Better?
Before the games.
Boys,
Excuse us.
Come on, Bert.
Come on, Uncle. We're riding along.
Yes,
on the best of the way.
Games? Is the man raving mad?
Not at all. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I was listening. Mr. Drummond may seem a bit eccentric, but he's a very good builder.
Well, you know him?
Oh, he's renovating my house. First-class job. Why don't you come and see for yourself? Now, there's my address. I shall be there this afternoon if you care to drop in.
Very well. I'll call Miss Hendrick. Thank you. Thank you very much.
it's very kind of you.
Was
Miss
this your idea, young lady?
What idea?
Trying to pretend there's nothing wrong with Mr. Drummond?
Oh, you know.
Well, of course I know. Why do people think elderly ladies must be fools?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, nonsense. Very brave of you. It shows initiative. Now, you'd better come with me this afternoon. We'll see if we can fool Mr. Bradley.
Steve.
In here. Well, they've delivered it. They put water in, make sure it doesn't leak.
It's a bit big, isn't it? It won't go into that space.
Mr. Bradley's here. Wendy's showing him round. I think he's very impressed. What on earth is this?
That's your fish tank, Miss Hendrick.
This? My dear boy, I keep goldfish, not dolphins.
You said twice as big.
Yeah, it's twice as long, twice as wide, and twice as high.
Twice as... What have you done? This is far more than twice... Come here. Look. Suppose that is a fish tank. Yes? If you double the width, that makes it twice as big. If you double the length as well, that makes it 4 times as big. And then, if you double the height as well, that gives you 8 times the volume.
We'll order you another one, Miss Hendrick.
Excellent. Oh, this too. I must agree it's a very good job. Seems Mr. Drummond must be compass mentis after all.
Oh, he is very compassum. What's it?
I can't find the gym. Anyone seen the gym? Oh, what a hot afternoon. Good heavens!
What is it, Uncle?
A swimming pool, just what I need.
Don't you think you should take him out of there?
Come on, you two. Right, now, come on, gently now. That's it. Bring it back. Over here. That's it. Now, lay it down. That's the idea.
He needs a kiss of life.
He needs the kiss of life.
Uncle?
Where am I?
Well, what do you know? Beauty, waking up the beast.
I'm soaking wet. What am I doing wearing these clothes? Steve, Wendy, what happened?
We'll explain later, Uncle.
Mr. Bradley! What are you doing here?
Well, I came to talk about my barn, if you can manage to do so.
Your barn, of course. Now, look, you remember those photographs you showed me?